Hey all, Hipper here. So today we're back in the Neptune and we have an agile build on the ship here, and this is going to be like an amazing battle really. So don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you feel with me in this battle here. So let's just look at my build. So I said it's an agile build. We're using Tenant. I'm using the Mordov guys, but it is Tenant, I promise. And as you can see, I've got 41,000 XP on the Neptune now, and you know, I like it. Not as much as Edinburgh or Minotaur, but I like it. Main battery mod 2 and steering gears along with another steering gears and the improved reload in the last slot here. So this build gives us 3 repairs, 3 sonars and 3 radars. So all utility and not damage focused, just like any other agile build. So I have a look at my team here right from the onset. They are all, you know, gathering behind the island in the middle of the map, completely ignoring caps, and I don't know. Well, I don't even know. They don't know how to play the game. That's fairly obvious here. And the whole red team is lemming training it over to the sea cap. I mean, that's like an okay decision. I mean, it's not the best decision, but it's not as bad as one my team is taking. Like, they're leaving me completely on my own over on this flank here, and at this point I'm just gonna be okay, whatever. I'm just gonna go in, grab the cap hopefully, and then we'll see what happens, because sometimes you can pull pretty good battles out of these, like absolutely very I can't find the right word, but I won't say anything more. So I use my radar here. There's no destroyers in the game, so I can use it to you know, determine the position of other ships, and there's a mines coming, so we don't want him to come in here, so we'll send some preemptive torps, and then we're going to head for the cap. And in a minute you will see a very interesting performance in here, because a lot of times on Discord I say, oh, I get focused by the carriers, and I have like 10 people saying, oh, you never get focused, you just think you do. Okay, well, you should try to play with my game attack then. Anyway, I'm in the cap and I'm thinking, okay, I might actually pull this off here. I mean, there's no one around. Looks like the mines is not going to come in here and annoy me. And then the carrier pops up and I'm thinking, oh, it's not too bad. I'm in a Neptune. I have really good AA, so I can keep these like one squadron here away. But he actually attacks me. And I'm thinking, okay, so we use the agile build here to dodge his torps. Very slick. Very nicely done there, if I might say so myself. And then we're just, you know, whacking down his planes here. 11, 12 planes done. And he hasn't had enough, so he comes back with his last plane and with a like totally off torpedo. And okay, fine. I mean, maybe he just wanted to, you know, get rid of that squadron and get a new one from the carrier. So, that's okay. We'll stay here. We have the cap, and until my team positions a little bit better, there is no need for me to come out of here, because I'm just gonna get all the attention of the whole red team. And I've taken a cap. I've secured this flank here, at least for now. So there's really no point. I'm just again trying to shoot some preemptive torps this way in case that mines comes to surprise me. And as you can see, the carrier is back, and I mean, focusing. You know, there's a clear sky there. What's that? 4 minutes into the game, less than 4 minutes into the game. That's pretty crazy, really. And you'd think that, you know, the carrier player would learn from this and think, oh, okay, maybe I should find a different target. And yeah, I get it. I am the closest ship, I think. But like, I have awesome AA, so why keep doing this? There is absolutely no point. This is not how you play the game. And I mean, same with my team. This is not how you position on this map here. This is chaos, really. But then I'm thinking, well, on the other hand, I don't have anything better to do. There's still too many red ships outside this cap here, so I'm not going to venture out. And there's someone who's actually finally figured out here, like 5 minutes into the game, that perhaps taking the B cap is a good idea. So like, he's very exposed out there. I don't think he's going to make it. So I am just going to sit here and let this carrier just do whatever it is that he does, because he's already lost 28 planes. I mean, I'm pretty sure I deplaned this guy here, because at one point he's just sailing around his carrier and he's not launching any planes. And oh, there's another one. So yeah, no worries. Let's take him as well. Why not? So I'm just trying to align to whatever like planes are incoming. If it's torpedoes or you know, bombers, and this one is bombers, and yeah, he gets me and he gets a fire, but still, no one's really backing him up. And yeah, I mean, I also realized there's no destroyers to really go for in this game. I get that, but then picking one of the ships with the absolute best AA, probably not the best move. So I'm just gonna let this fire here burn out, and then I'm gonna repair. I'm not gonna use my damage con because I'm still worried that this mines here is gonna pop around the corner and brawl me. So that's why I'm being very careful here. So I'm just using another radar to see where he is, and it looks like that he's not doing anything constructive either. Look at all the red ships. They're pretty much sitting the same way my team is. None of them are pushing the caps. None of them are doing anything. So as long as we have one cap, we're gonna, you know, get points. And with this game being the way it is right now, there's no point like sacrificing myself or, you know, putting myself on the line to go out there and grab another cap. Like, we are at 400 points now because I have this cap here. Otherwise we would probably be equal still. And as long as we are, you know, getting the tickets slowly but safely, you know, securely, there's no point taking any more risks. And especially with a team like this, and especially with a red team like this, I mean, it's just it's a very weird game, this one here. And the carrier, he's still going. We are almost at 35 planes now, and still I am his primary target. And at this point, like, that can only be because I'm a CC. And I complain about this a lot, and it does happen a lot. I promise you that, a lot. If there's a carrier in the game, it's almost more the exception that I'm not targeted than it is the rule. So anyway, it looks like the mines is actually doing something now. He's got me sonared, and it looks like he might actually be doing a little bit of a push here. Wow, so actually something's gonna happen now here halfway through the battle. And obviously I'm prepared for this. And just gonna switch to single fire torps, because you get a lot of torps on Neptune, and it's really nice. It's almost like Minotaur, almost really. So at tier 8, this is a wonderful cruiser. I really like it. And yoink, no citadels, but that doesn't matter because the torps are, you know, the main weapon here. And he's gone. Devastating strike. And the carrier keeps going, and we are at 44 planes now. That's 2 clear sky medals, more than 2 clear sky medals for those who are counting. And yeah, I don't know what's going on. So I played 3 battles in Neptune today, and I don't usually play this time of day because it's usually right now that the teams are at their absolute worst, and today is no exception. Like, I've had absolutely clueless teams the whole time, and I've been able to pull like a victory, like, from, you know, the jaws of defeat, one of the battles. And the second battle, there was just absolutely nothing to do, and nobody in that game knew how to play the game. And well, it was just amazing, really. I'm not going to put it up, that battle. I'm not going to put any of them up because yeah, I'm afraid what I'm going to say. So I chose this battle here, which is also like very, very bad from, you know, a standpoint of, you know, you're expecting players to know what they're doing up here at tier 8. We're at tier 8. Some of the guys are in tier 7s, yes, but like, this is just unacceptable, really. And it's been every battle like this today, and I know I'm playing at a bad time, but really, like, this is too much. Something needs to be done, and I don't know what, and I don't really care. I have suggestions. I've made my suggestions many times, but like, this kind of gameplay here is just ridiculous. So anyway, enough whinging. Let's talk about Neptune, because it's a great ship. It's really, really good. But the only problem is that both Edinburgh and Minotaur are better ships at their tiers. And in Neptune, you often get, you know, up tiered, and you're facing Minotaurs. So it's a bit of a shame, but it's actually just usually a better pick just to pick Minotaur and be sure that you are not like that you are top tier. Yeah, unfortunately, because Neptune is a really good ship. It just has very, very hard competition in Edinburgh and Minotaur, and also Plymouth, of course, and also Tiger 59 actually. It's a bit of a shame, because if tier 8 came out like before Legendary, sure, then Neptune would play it a lot, but I think this ship is going to live in the shade of its, you know, big brother at Legendary tier, also because Minotaur was a campaign ship, so, you know, more people are going to have it, and they're probably just going to play that. So I'm thinking, hey, the carrier is sunk, but there's another squadron coming, so are we actually going to hit 50 planes shut down in this battle here? So let's have a count here. Let's see how many we get, because that was 3, 4. So I don't know, what does that put us on? A grand total of 52 planes so far. Yeah, I don't know how many planes a Kaga has, but I'm pretty sure that's most of them right there. So I've taken the A cap. Now I'm going to take the B cap, because no one else is doing anything. Every ship has, I don't know if they've been reversing from the beginning, but if you remember the beginning of this battle, everybody just instantly left their flanks and gathered behind the island in the middle, which is just like the worst play, like the terrible play. And like, it sure hasn't improved. So I'm going to take this B cap here, because I don't know what to expect in this battle here. At least my blue team hasn't, you know, just disappeared. They've actually managed to stay alive. They haven't really done much so far, but at least they haven't died. So I mean, I can't really complain too much. But it would have been nice with some backup over at the A cap, because if I had been rushed over there, I would probably have been taken out, and they would have been crossfired, and the battle would have been lost. So I'm fully expecting someone to grab this Kansas here, yoink it, because I mean, he needs like 1 shell hit, and 2 guys are having a go at him and miss, and I go, okay, well, I'm going to, you know, take a shot, and that's it. So the B cap is done, and no one is moving in towards the C cap. So I'm thinking, okay, well, I'll take that one too. So there's 3 solo caps in a tier 8 game, and what are we up to? 54 planes from a carrier. Yeah, I don't know what to say, but like, this is the gameplay that just makes this game here like intolerable sometimes. When like, obviously people, I don't know how they get their tier 8s or tier 7s, I really don't know. But they are clearly not ready to play them, and they jump into these high level battles and they just absolutely ruin them. And like I said, something needs to be done. I don't know what could be done or has to be done, but something has to be done. And perhaps training rooms are going to fix this, so you can set up your own battles. And clans obviously also going to help. So maybe we are getting to the end of this very, very painful standard battles here, because wow, there's some really bad World of Warships play on display here. It's always been like that. It's nothing new, and I mean, I've complained about it before, but many times. I think everybody has. But hopefully there's a light at the end of the tunnel here soon, and we won't have to, you know, take this anymore. Hopefully. So in 15 seconds, I finished taking this cap here. It means I'm taking every cap in the game, and I've pretty much done everything. I haven't sunk that many ships. I've sunk 2. But that's mostly because I was caught inside the A crater for like most of the battle, because no one pushed up. So I'd say it's a pretty good effort here, and I have single-handedly deplaned the carrier, and I almost got the carrier, but we didn't get him. And this Plymouth here, he was smart enough to think that I fired torps. I thought I was gonna have him there, to be honest. And he's moving out in front of me here, so if I had another 30 seconds, I would be able to citadel this guy here out of existence as well, probably ending this battle in more than 4,000 XP. But because I don't have the time, we finish at 101 whatever thousand damage here, and pretty good battle. I didn't do much. 54 planes and nearly 3,700 XP. So hope you enjoyed the battle, and I'll see you out there.